Hello and welcome to the first episode of my new podcast channel, Everyday Daily. It's not going to be an everyday channel. It's just my blog's name. It's just my brand. So let's get rocking. These podcasts are meant for you and I to just chill, hang out together for sometimes it's an hour, sometimes 2 hours, sometimes even 3 hours. So my name is Brendan Daly. I do YouTube. I'm a YouTube creator. I vlog every day as much as I can. I live in New Orleans. Some of these podcasts will be me chilling, sharing my story, my personal story with you guys. So I hope you like these blogs, these podcasts. These podcasts will be shared with my blog as part of my blog, but also as YouTube videos. Very, 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 all over the place, but, it will be on my blog website, everydaydaily.blogspot.com. Will also be on YouTube. Search Everyday Daily on YouTube. Another thing, Happy Christmas, you guys. Merry Christmas. To you guys, to my fans, to everybody who watching this. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. I love you guys. So, it's Christmas Eve. I'm filming this podcast. I filmed the podcast yesterday. I filmed this podcast yesterday. But guess what? I use Screencast-O-Matic to record my screen. And I turned off the narration. So, they couldn't hear me. So I talked to my computer for nearly an hour. I think we got to 55 minutes. But when I said done and when I started to listen to it, you couldn't hear me, so I had to delete it and re-record it. So, stupid. So you are already finding out how stupid I am. So, needless to say, I'm 15 years old. There's a wonderful picture of me. When I go to a camp, they love photographs, and this was a picture they took of me. You have to buy the picture from their website if you want it, but I just screenshotted it, and there we go. So, I'm very sneaky. So, hope you like it. Today, I haven't really talked about politics on any of my YouTube videos. Barely ever talked about politics. But today, it's your lucky day because I'm talking about politics. we are going through some of the most memorable Trump's moment. But first, let's watch a montage of Donald Trump, because it's just funny. It's just funny. It's just funny, funny, funny. Funny, funny, funny. So, can we please cooperate? There we go. 12 months of Trump. Let's
find the leakers. Fake news.
How the hell did you do that? Obamacare disaster.
Big, fat, beautiful negotiation.
Only politics.
The smallest desk I've ever seen.
I don't like to say where I'm going and what I'm doing. That the most important thing. No days off. The wall's going to get built, folks. Lost a lot of weight. How's health care coming, folks? All I want is for Comer to be honest. The evil losers. This bloodshed must end. I didn't say that. Steve Scalise took a bullet for all of us. It's a total disgrace.
look at that woman now.
Let Obamacare fail. The late, great Abraham Lincoln. We'll see in the book. In violence on many sides. On many sides. Are we going to take down statues to George Washington? A challenging and troubling situation in Afghanistan. Sheriff Joe.
Buffering! Great. Hold on. We'll see what happens. Do you like when he says that?
We have to have a wall. Rocket Man.
This is an island.
Rocket Man!
Surrounded by water. Big water.
And we'll be talking about gun laws as time goes by.
The Iran deal. Closer than ever before. Best personality. Much better than mine.
We are hitting them 10 times harder.
And do not try us. Red carpet like nobody, I think, has probably ever received. Hi, Drumstick. Oh, Drumstick, I think is going to be very happy.
No collusion. No collusion. There's been absolutely no collusion.
It'll be the largest tax cut in the history of our country. You're in good hands. That's all I can say.
Okay. You're in good hands. We'll see what happens.
The next era belongs to those who help ensure
Okay.
the next energy to power our dreams.
Page not
Will be
found.
American
How
energy.
convenient.
This is our era. This is America's energy era. Next era energy.
Alrighty. So, let's start off with his impeachment speech. I have a quote, from him, when he did the impeachment, no, not impeachment, inaugurational speech. This is his exact words. But for too many of our citizens, a different reality exists. Mothers and children trapped in poverty in our inner cities, rusted out factories scattered like tombstones across the landscape of our nation, an education system flush with cash. But which leaves our young and beautiful students deprived of knowledge, and the crime and gangs and drugs that have stolen too many lives and robbed our country of so much unrealized potential. This American carnage stops right here and stops right now. One of the former presidents in attendance, George W. Bush, reportedly offered a brief but memorable review that he said was a weird S word. Is shit a bad word? Like, it is what comes out of you. So, I don't know. Remember when Sean Spicer, Donald Trump was fixated for like a week about the crowd size of his inauguration. I want to say impeachment so bad. So bad. So, on the Sean Spicer, in a very loud voice of the previous day's festivities, was like, that was the largest audience to witness an inauguration, period. Both in person and around the globe. Many people watched the inauguration speech on TV, thinking to themselves, what the hell just happened? Like, it wasn't Spicer, who so memorably huddled with his staff among bushes near television sets on the White House grounds in order to avoid walking past reporters en route to his office on the night Trump fired FBI Director James Comey would leave his job in July, but not before suggesting in April that Hitler never used gas on his own people. A digression for which he later apologized. Sean Spicer saying gas on his... Oh, that Hitler never gassed his own people. Of course he didn't. Because he loved his own people. He hated other people that didn't look like him. Mind blown. So, Trump needs to learn geography skills, clearly, because, he was like, he forgot where Syria is. Let me help the president out a little bit. Syria is right there by Turkey and Jordan. There's Syria right there by Afghanistan. Here's a better picture. By Iran, Turkey, Egypt, Iraq. So Trump said he bombed Iraq. What he meant was he bombed Syria. Big difference. Iraq, friend. Syria, not friend. And here's a bigger. Where's Syria? So, Syria is right in here's. Yeah, Syria. Right there. Right there. Right there. So, thank you. You welcome Donald Trump. Kellyanne Conway, is Trump's senior aide. She went on Fox News and said Sean Spicer didn't use fake facts. He used alternative facts. Like, what the heck? Like, what is alternative facts? Like, does that mean... What does that mean? Like, what? What does, like, alternative facts means not the correct facts. So, it's false facts, right? Is that where I'm going with this? Conway followed it up by inventing a terror attack. No, 2 weeks later, Conway offered some truly brand new information to support and defend Trump's travel ban. Here's what she told MSNBC. I bet it's brand new information to people that President Obama had a 6-month ban on the Iraq refugee program after 2 Iraqs came here to this country, were radicalized, and they were the masterminds behind the Bowling Green massacre. It didn't get covered. That last line is right up to a point. There was no massacre, so no massacre was covered. The story was claimed to be referencing was, in fact, reported on, as she confirmed in a tweet linking to an ABC news report on it. So, don't know if this was a bad thing or a good thing. You can leave it in the comments. Oh, that time Trump accused Obama of tapping his phone. So, Trump and his predecessor, President Obama, got into some drama early March when Trump over Twitter accused Obama of tapping his phones. This is a direct tweet from Donald Trump at @TheRealDonaldTrump. Terrible. Just found out that Obama had my wires tapped, in quotation, in Trump Tower just before the victory. Nothing found. This is McCarthyism. Whatever that is. How low has President Obama gone to tap my phones during the very sacred election process? This is Nixon/Watergate. Bad or sick guy. This is later proven untrue by people, by investigators and people of that nature. So, yeah. Trump tried to kneecap the Russian probe when he fired FBI Director James Comey after asking him to ease up on his national security advisor, who since pleaded guilty to lying to the FBI, leading the Deputy Attorney General, who made the decision because the Attorney General recused himself after failing to disclose Russian contacts during the confirmation hearing to appoint a special counsel, himself a former FBI director, to probe the Trump's campaign's potential ties to Russia, a decision that's led to multiple indictments and guilty pleas from people in Trump's inner circle, a number of whom are or might now be cooperating with prosecutors, a development that kicked off a seemingly coordinated effort among Trump's allies, most notably his friends at Fox News, to discredit the special counsel. Amid speculation, Trump will try to fire him. If Trump fires this special counsel, that's obstruction of justice right there, don't you think? Because he's firing you for investigating during a time that you investigated Trump. So, you make that call. Is it obstruction or justice or not? Because I feel like it is, and it should be dealt with in an appropriate manner. How about that time Trump's lawyers blabbled about his legal strategy in earshot of a reporter? So, the White House special counsel, Ty Cobb, was working with Donald Trump's lawyer with the whole Russia case. And they did it at a burger joint in Washington, D.C. A reporter could hear what the lawyer was saying, so obviously he published it, and yeah, you can see what happened after that. If you want a picture, here goes. That. Look it. Hello. Okay, his first cabinet meeting. Let's see what everybody said in his Donald Trump's first full cabinet meeting. Mike Pence said, "Greatest privilege of my life to serve you as your vice president." Reince Priebus, who got fired, on behalf of the entire senior staff around you, Mr. President, we thank you for the opportunity and the blessings you've given us to serve your agenda and the American people. Jeff Sessions, we are receiving, as you know, I'm not sure the rest of you fully understand, the support of law enforcement all over America. Rick Perry, my hat's off to you for taking the stand on the Paris climate deal, for sending a clear message around the world that America is gonna continue to lead in the area of energy. So Mr. Rick Perry, of course, didn't use correct grammar. Gonna. G-O-N-N-A. Going to. It's going to. It's pronounced going to. But whatever. UN's envoy. It's a new day at the United Nations. We now have a very strong voice. So, let me go off from the script real quick. This happened a few days ago. So, earlier last month, I believe, Trump announced that the United States would move their U.S. embassy to Jerusalem and will now proclaim that Jerusalem is in fact the capital of Israel. Much protest, violence everywhere spread up from this. And 2 days ago, the UN held a emergency session to vote on condemning it. Trump sent a message along with Nikki Haley that basically said, if you don't vote for us, your funding would be suspended. Of course, even Canada didn't vote for anyone. Canada didn't vote at all. They voted in favor, but they said no. So that's what happened there. That's what happened there. I'm going to quit this broadcast. Maybe we'll pick it up tomorrow. But this has been your launch of Everyday Daily. I hope you liked it. We'll continue with Donald Trump's presidency in 2017. This whole week, podcasts will be going on every day at 5 o'clock p.m. So, love you guys. See you in a few with a brand new podcast. Love you.